Chosen one, God's reward is on its way to you. The universe has aligned, and the divine forces have spoken. Your season of blessings is near. Everything you have endured, every battle you have fought, and every tear you have shed has led to this moment. God has decided, and no power on earth can stop what is meant for you. The doors that were once closed will open, the obstacles that stood in your way will crumble, and the light of divine favor will shine upon you. This is your time. Before we continue, I want you to take a deep breath and believe. Believe that this message has found you for a reason. Believe that the universe is working in your favor. And most importantly, believe that God's reward is on its way. Stay with me until the end of this video, and together, we will manifest the blessings that are meant for you. I also encourage you to write your warmest wishes in the comments below, along with the number 99. This simple act of faith will send powerful energy into the universe, attracting even more blessings into your life. Now, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's talk about what is happening in your life. You may have felt forgotten, overlooked, or even abandoned in certain moments. Perhaps you have prayed, waited, and hoped, yet the breakthrough seemed distant. But understand this: God's timing is always perfect. The delays were never denials. They were preparations. Every challenge you faced was molding you, refining you, and making you stronger. You are being prepared for something greater than you can imagine. God does not forget His chosen ones. When you carry divine favor, there are seasons of silence, but there are also seasons of sudden miracles. And this is your season of divine intervention. The things you have been praying for, the dreams you have held close to your heart, and the desires that seemed impossible are all being aligned for you right now. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. Heaven has been watching, and now the blessings will manifest in ways beyond your wildest expectations. Look back on your journey. The struggles, the disappointments, and the moments of doubt. All of it was part of a grand design. You have been tested, and through those tests, you have grown. You have learned patience, resilience, and unwavering faith. You have discovered strength you never knew you had. And now, because of your perseverance, you are stepping into a time of reward. The wait is over. The shift is happening. One of the most powerful truths about being chosen is that your path is unique. You are not meant to follow the crowd or fit into the mold of the world. You have always been different, and that difference is your gift. It is why you have faced opposition, why you have been misunderstood, and why your journey has not been easy. But it is also why your reward will be extraordinary. The struggles you endured were never in vain. They were the foundation for the greatness that is about to unfold. Sometimes, the biggest blessings come after the hardest battles. You may have felt like giving up, like the weight of the world was too heavy to carry. But you didn't quit. You kept going, even when the road was rough. And because of that, the heavens have taken notice. You are about to receive blessings so abundant that they will overflow into every aspect of your life. Financial breakthroughs, healing, restored relationships, unexpected opportunities, all of it is on the horizon. Divine favor is not something that can be earned. It is a gift that comes to those who stay faithful, even when times are tough. And you have stayed faithful. You have continued to believe, even when circumstances made it hard. Now, the time of struggle is coming to an end. The universe is shifting in your favor, and God has decided your reward is here. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that everything is falling into place. The people who doubted you, the situations that tried to break you, and the setbacks that made you question everything, they will all be turned around for your good. What once seemed impossible will become reality. The breakthroughs will come swiftly, And when they do, you will know that it was the hand of the divine guiding you all along. It is important to prepare yourself for the blessings that are coming. Open your heart, clear your mind of doubt, and walk forward with faith. Do not allow fear to hold you back. Do not allow past failures to make you hesitate. What is ahead of you is greater than what is behind you. Step boldly into this new season, knowing that you are being led by a power greater than yourself. Even when things seem uncertain, remember this: God's plan is always for your good. The closed doors were protection. The delays were lessons. The hardships were preparing you for the magnitude of blessings that are now on their way. You are chosen, and chosen ones are never forgotten. Every tear, every sacrifice, every sleepless night was seen, and now the rewards will come. Your journey is about to take a turn for the better. The blessings will be bigger, the opportunities will be greater, and the favor upon your life will be undeniable. Everything that was taken from you will be restored, and everything that seemed lost will be found. This is the season of divine restoration. Hold on to this truth. You are not alone. The universe is on your side. God has spoken, and what has been decided for you cannot be undone. The reward is on its way, and nothing can stop it. You are stepping into a season where everything that once seemed impossible will suddenly become possible. The tides are turning, and the winds of favor are blowing in your direction. God has decided that it is your time, and when the divine declares something over your life, no obstacle, no enemy, and no setback can stand in the way. This is not just a coincidence. This is a divine appointment. You are chosen, and chosen ones are destined for greatness. You may have felt the weight of battles that no one knew you were fighting. Silent struggles, private tears, and moments where you questioned everything. But through it all, you endured. You pressed forward when it would have been easier to give up. And because you didn't quit, the reward that has been stored up for you is now being released. The seeds you planted in faith, even when there was no visible harvest, are now sprouting into blessings beyond your imagination. You are about to witness a shift so profound that it will silence every doubt and every critic. What once seemed delayed will arrive right on time. What was blocked will be opened. The opportunities that slipped through your fingers will be replaced with something greater. This is not a coincidence. It is the result of divine orchestration. The universe has been aligning people, places, and opportunities to bring you into your destiny. This is your moment of acceleration. You are no longer crawling. You are no longer waiting endlessly. The momentum of heaven is behind you, and breakthroughs will happen one after another. Financial burdens will be lifted. Relationships that were strained will be healed. Paths that seemed unclear will be illuminated. The things you prayed for in private will be answered in public. Your life is about to become a testimony of what happens when you trust the divine timing of the universe. You may wonder, why now? Because you are ready. The struggles you faced were not there to break you, but to build you. You have been refined in the fire of adversity, and now you emerge stronger, wiser, and prepared for the blessings that are coming your way. You are no longer the person who started this journey. You have grown into the person who can handle the abundance that is coming. What once would have overwhelmed you will now be a source of joy and gratitude. Remember this: the reward that is coming is not just for you. It is meant to overflow and bless those around you. You will be a source of inspiration, a beacon of hope, and a reminder that faith is never wasted. Your victory will light the path for others who are still in their season of waiting. And through your testimony, others will find the courage to keep believing, to keep pushing, and to keep trusting that their time will come too. The universe responds to energy, and your energy has been one of persistence, faith, and belief. That energy has reached the heavens, and now the response is on its way. The doors that no one thought would open for you will open wide. Opportunities will find you without you having to chase them. Resources will come from unexpected places. And most importantly, peace, the kind that surpasses all understanding, will flood your life. There will be a sense of divine ease in this season. What once felt like an uphill battle will now feel like a smooth path. You will move from striving to thriving, from surviving to flourishing. This is your reward for holding on when everything around you told you to let go. God has seen your endurance, and now the season of struggle is being replaced by a season of celebration. And when the blessings start to pour in, remember to stay grounded. Stay grateful. Stay connected to your source. Your faith brought you here, and your faith will continue to carry you forward. Celebrate your victories, but also use them to uplift others. Share your story. Encourage those who are still waiting for their breakthrough. And let your life be a reflection of what happens when you trust divine timing. Even if you cannot see the full picture, trust the process. What is coming is beyond what you asked for. It is bigger, better, and more beautiful than you can imagine. The struggles you faced have set the stage for a comeback that will be undeniable. And when it happens, you will know without a doubt that it was not luck, not chance, but divine favor. The universe has heard every prayer, every silent wish, and every heartfelt cry you have ever released. There is a divine record of your faith, your perseverance, and your unwavering belief in something greater than yourself. And now, the response is on its way. The doors that once refused to open will not only open, but will swing wide, welcoming you into a new season of abundance, joy, and divine favor. God has made his decision, and that decision is final. It is your time to be blessed. You have walked through storms that would have crushed others. You have faced losses that could have broken your spirit. But through it all, you chose to keep believing. You chose to hold on to your faith, even when the evidence around you gave you every reason to doubt. That choice did not go unnoticed. Heaven has been watching, and now the reward for your endurance is being released. You are stepping into a time where your name will be associated with victory, breakthrough, and miracles. In this season, your path will be made clear. No longer will you wander in confusion or feel lost in uncertainty. The fog is lifting, and with it, the clarity you have been seeking is emerging. Decisions you struggled with will suddenly become clear. Answers you prayed for will manifest. The universe is aligning every detail of your life to ensure you walk through this new season with confidence and purpose. Understand this. When God decides to bless you, no force, seen or unseen, can stop it. There may be people who doubted you, who tried to block your progress, or who spoke against your dreams, but their words hold no power over what has been divinely ordered. The same people who underestimated you will witness your elevation. The same doors they tried to close will open wider than you imagined. And it will be clear that it was not by your power, but by the hand of the divine that you have risen. You are entering a time where delays will turn into sudden breakthroughs. There will be moments that feel almost surreal, blessings so great they will exceed your expectations. Financial opportunities will emerge unexpectedly. Relationships will be healed and restored. Creative ideas will flow effortlessly, and doors to new ventures will open without struggle. This is what happens when you are chosen. Your life becomes a testimony of divine favor. But with these blessings comes a responsibility to remain faithful, humble, and grateful. The reward you are receiving is not just for your comfort, but for your purpose. You are being elevated so you can uplift others. You are being blessed so you can be a blessing. The abundance that is flowing into your life is meant to create ripples that extend far beyond you. It is meant to change not only your life, but the lives of those you touch. This is your season of divine justice. Every wrong done to you, every betrayal, every loss will be accounted for. The universe is restoring what was taken, and it will return to you multiplied. What was meant to harm you will be turned for your good. The setbacks you faced were not punishments. They were setups for a greater comeback. And now, the tables are turning. What you lost will be replaced with something better, something lasting, something divinely appointed. You may feel the shift already, a sense that something significant is about to happen. That is your spirit, recognizing the new season that is unfolding. Trust it. Trust that the same power that brought you through your hardest days is the same power that is now bringing you into your greatest days. Trust that the delays were for your protection. If the blessing had come earlier, you may not have been ready to handle it. But now, you are prepared. Now, you are equipped. Now, you are aligned. And even as the blessings come, there will be tests. Tests to see if you remain faithful, if you remember who brought you to this place, and if you continue to walk in humility. But you will pass these tests with grace because your heart has been refined in the fire of your struggles. You understand that this blessing is not by chance, it is by choice, God's choice, and His choice is final. You are favored. Do not be surprised if new opportunities come from unexpected places. Divine connections are being arranged on your behalf. People who can open doors for you are being guided into your path. Resources you never sought will appear, and solutions to long-standing problems will be resolved effortlessly. This is what happens when divine favor surrounds you. Things that others struggle for will come to you with ease. But remember, it is not luck, it is alignment. It is the manifestation of what has already been decided in the spiritual realm. As you walk into this new season, do so with boldness. Do not shrink back. Do not let fear keep you from receiving what is yours. There is no need to apologize for being blessed. This is your inheritance. You have sown in tears, and now you are reaping in joy. Walk with your head high, knowing that you are walking in a decision that was made by the highest authority. Your blessings are not up for debate. They are sealed, confirmed, and on their way to you. And when they arrive, celebrate them, but also share them. Be a vessel through which divine favor flows to others. Lift those who are still waiting for their season. Encourage them, inspire them, and remind them that their time is coming too. Your testimony will become their motivation. Your success will become their hope. Your life will become proof that the universe remembers, and God rewards. The winds of change are here, and they are carrying something sacred, your reward. It has been decided. The battles you fought in silence, the tears you cried behind closed doors, and the sacrifices you made without recognition, all of it has reached the heavens. And now, the response is coming. The universe is shifting in your favor, and what was once out of reach is now being placed directly into your hands. You are chosen, and chosen ones receive blessings that no force can block, no enemy can steal, and no circumstance can delay. The journey to this moment has been long and often lonely. You walked roads that others avoided. You carried burdens that few could understand. You remained faithful, even when the answers were unclear. And through every trial, you were being shaped, not punished, but prepared. The fire that you walked through was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to refine you. And now, you emerge stronger, wiser, and ready for the abundance that has been appointed for your life. You see, there comes a moment in every chosen one's life when the tables turn, when what was meant to break you becomes the very thing that builds you, when the people who doubted you are forced to witness your rise, when the setbacks that frustrated you become the setups that elevate you. That moment is now. This is your divine turnaround. The waiting season is over, and the winning season has arrived. In this season, you will notice something powerful. Doors that you once had to knock on will open on their own. Connections will be made effortlessly. Opportunities will find you without you having to chase them. This is the power of divine alignment. When God decides to reward you, the entire universe moves to ensure that everything falls into place. What you once struggled to achieve will now come with ease, not because it is easy, but because you are in alignment with your destiny. And there will be a flood of abundance, not only in material things, but in every area of your life. You will experience an overflow of peace, joy, and clarity. Your relationships will flourish, your health will improve, and your spirit will feel lighter. The blessings coming your way are holistic. They will touch every corner of your life. Because this is not just about prosperity. It is about wholeness. You are being rewarded for enduring the full journey, mind, body, and soul. This is also your season of recognition. The seeds you planted in secret, the efforts you made when no one was watching, and the kindness you showed without expecting anything in return. All of it is being seen now. The universe has kept a record of your good deeds, and it is time for your harvest. People who overlooked you will now celebrate you. Doors that rejected you will now invite you. The tables you were excluded from, God is now preparing a seat for you at those very tables. But here's the beauty. You will arrive with grace, not with bitterness. Because what is coming to you is so great that it will make you forget the pain of what you endured. Understand this. The reward that is coming is not random. It is strategic. It is designed specifically for you. You are not receiving leftovers or secondhand blessings. You are receiving what was created with your name on it. The opportunities will fit your skills perfectly. The relationships that come into your life will complement your spirit. The resources that find you will fuel your purpose. This is a custom-made blessing because you are a chosen one. And chosen ones are never given anything by accident. But there is more. You are not only receiving a blessing, you are becoming a blessing. The favor on your life is going to overflow to those around you. Your success will create opportunities for others. Your abundance will allow you to be generous. Your influence will inspire and uplift. This is not just a reward for what you did. It is a reward for who you are. You are a vessel of light, and the universe is about to expand your reach so that your light can shine even brighter. However, with great blessings come great responsibilities. The reward you are about to receive will come with choices. Choices about how you use your resources, how you treat those who doubted you, and how you manage your new influence. But you are ready for this. The struggles you overcame have made you humble. The losses you endured have made you grateful. The battles you won have made you wise. You are ready, not only to receive, but to sustain and multiply the blessings coming your way. And here is something powerful. The reward you are receiving is not temporary. It is lasting. It is the kind of blessing that builds legacy. It will impact your family, your community, and generations beyond you. Because this is not a fleeting moment of success. It is a shift into a new chapter of abundance. You are not being elevated for a season. You are being elevated for a lifetime. So, what should you do now? Prepare. Open your heart to receive. Clear your mind of doubt. Step forward with faith. Because the opportunity you are about to encounter will require you to say yes without hesitation. The connections that are coming will require you to trust quickly. The doors that are opening will require you to walk through them boldly. This is not the time to shrink or second-guess your worth. You are worthy. You are chosen. And you are ready. And even when the blessings arrive, stay connected to your source. The same faith that carried you through the waiting season will carry you through the winning season. Celebrate your victories, but remain grounded. Share your blessings, but protect your peace. And most importantly, continue to believe, because this is only the beginning. The reward that is coming is the first of many. Because when you are chosen, favor is not a moment. It is a lifestyle. The shift you have been sensing is real. The breakthrough you have been praying for is closer than you think. The universe has been working behind the scenes, aligning every detail, every connection, and every opportunity to bring you into a season that will leave you in awe. God has decided. Your reward is on its way. No more waiting in uncertainty. No more wondering if your time will ever come, because your time is here. This is the moment when everything changes, and you step into the destiny that was always meant for you. You didn't arrive here by accident. Every hardship you endured, every setback you survived, and every obstacle you overcame brought you to this point. You have been through battles that others couldn't even imagine, and yet you are still standing. You are here because you refused to give up. And now, the heavens are responding to your perseverance. The doors that remained closed despite your knocking are about to swing open with ease. You are about to walk through opportunities that were divinely reserved for you, opportunities that no one else can take because they have your name on them. This is a season of divine restoration. Everything you lost, everything that was stolen, and everything that was delayed is being returned to you, with interest. The time you thought was wasted was not wasted at all. It was invested. And now, the returns are coming in abundance. You are about to recover not only what you lost, but also what you never even knew was yours. Relationships will be healed. Finances will be restored. Dreams that you thought were dead will come back to life. The pain you endured will pale in comparison to the joy that is on the way. And this reward is not coming through ordinary means. It will be a supernatural move, doors opening that you never knocked on, opportunities appearing without you chasing them, and resources flowing from unexpected places. You are entering a time of divine alignment, where everything will begin to work together for your good. The delays you experienced were never denials, they were setups for a greater manifestation. If things had come to you earlier, you might not have been ready to receive them fully. But now, you are prepared. You have grown, you have been tested, and you have passed. But here is something powerful. This blessing is not just for you. It is bigger than you. You are being positioned as a conduit of favor. What is about to overflow into your life will touch your family, your friends, and even strangers. You will find yourself in positions to bless others, to uplift those in need, and to inspire those who have lost hope. Because chosen ones are not only blessed, they become blessings. And through you, the light of divine favor will spread further than you could ever imagine. You will also notice that some people will try to re-enter your life when they see your rise. Be discerning. Not everyone is meant to accompany you into this new season. Some people were part of your past, but not your future. The same hands that tried to hold you back cannot help you move forward. Do not be afraid to release what no longer serves you. Trust that the universe is aligning your circle with those who will support, celebrate, and elevate you. And here is another truth. As your blessings multiply, so might your challenges. New levels often bring new tests, but you will handle them with grace, because the same power that is bringing the reward will also give you the strength to maintain it. Do not let fear creep in when the blessings start flowing. Fear whispers, "What if this doesn't last?" But faith declares, "This is just the beginning." You are not being brought into this season to lose it. You are being brought into it to thrive. There will be moments when the abundance feels overwhelming. Moments when you pause and think, "Is this really happening to me?" When those moments come, remember this. You deserve every bit of it. You are not lucky, you are aligned. You are not simply fortunate, you are chosen. This is the manifestation of everything you believed for when there was no evidence. This is your faith coming to life. So, do not shrink. Do not apologize for being blessed. Own your victory, because you earned it through every tear, every prayer, and every sleepless night. But here is something crucial. Stay humble, stay grateful, and stay grounded. The reward is a gift, but how you handle it is your responsibility. Continue to honor your source. Continue to give back. Continue to walk in integrity. The reward is here not only because of what you endured, but because of who you became through it all. You are receiving more because you are ready for more. Your character has been refined, your heart has been purified, and your mind has been strengthened. And now, you are ready to sustain the greatness that is being placed in your hands. And when the reward arrives, celebrate it. Yes, but also protect it. Protect your peace, protect your joy, and protect your focus. The enemy of your destiny often shows up not to take what you have, but to disrupt your ability to enjoy it. So, stay centered. Guard your spirit against negativity. Be careful with who has access to your energy. The reward is yours, but your peace is your responsibility. And lastly, do not forget to share your testimony. Tell your story. Show the world what it looks like when faith meets divine timing. Your journey will inspire those who are still in their waiting season. Your breakthrough will remind them that their time is coming too. Because this is how the universe works. Blessings flow, but they also multiply when shared. And by sharing your light, you help others find their own. So, receive this message with joy, with gratitude, and with expectation. What you prayed for is coming. What you hoped for is manifesting. What you believed for is arriving. The decision has been made. The reward is on its way, and it has your name on it. Chosen one. There are those among us who feel the call, a deep, unshakable sense that they were meant for more. If you are here, listening to these words, you are not here by accident. You are part of the rare 1%, the ones chosen to rise above the ordinary, to break the chains of mediocrity, and to leave behind a legacy that will echo through time. There is something within you that knows. You were meant for greatness, meant to achieve something that only a few will ever dare to attempt. But time is passing. The days slip away like sand through your fingers, and every moment wasted is a step closer to the end. You must do it before you die. You must awaken to your purpose and take action. The chosen ones are not those who simply dream. They are those who turn their dreams into reality. You are one of them, and if you do not act, the weight of regret will be unbearable. The universe has given you this calling for a reason. Now, it is your responsibility to answer. Right now, I ask you to engage with this energy. Stay with this video until the very end, because everything you hear today has the power to shift your life. And in the comments, write your warmest wishes and type the number 99. Why? Because wishes are not just fleeting thoughts, they are energy. When you write your wishes here, you declare them to the universe. You align yourself with the vibration of manifestation. 99 is the number of completion, the number of fulfillment. When you type it, you are signaling that you are ready, that your desires are already materializing. Write it down, and let this be your moment of commitment. The universe is watching. The energy is building. Now, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let us go deeper. You feel it, don't you? That whisper in your soul, the pull that tells you that you were meant for something greater. The world around you has tried to silence it. Society, responsibilities, and the expectations of others have told you to play it safe, to conform, to suppress the fire inside you. But that fire refuses to be extinguished. It still burns. It has always burned. You were never meant to live an average life. The chosen ones are different. They do not fit into the mold. They cannot simply accept the ordinary and call it enough. You have always felt this difference, haven't you? Maybe you were misunderstood. Maybe people called you unrealistic. Maybe they laughed when you spoke of your dreams. But let me tell you this. The chosen ones always walk a lonely road before they rise. It is part of the journey. Those who are meant to break through the limits of this world must first learn to walk alone, to trust in themselves when no one else does. And that is where you are now. You are at the crossroads. One path leads to a life of comfort, of playing small, of fading into the background. The other path is uncertain, terrifying, filled with obstacles, but it is the only path that leads to your destiny. And if you are listening to this, you already know which path you must take. This is not just about success. It is not just about money, fame, or recognition. It is about becoming who you were always meant to be. The chosen ones are called to rise, to lead, to create, to transform the world around them. And they do it not for themselves alone, but for the generations that will come after them. Their actions ripple through time, changing lives, altering destinies. That is your power. That is your responsibility. But here is the truth that many will never understand. Being chosen does not mean you are guaranteed success. It means you have been given the potential, but it is up to you to unlock it. Many are called, but only a few answer. Will you be one of them? Or will you let the fear, the doubt, the excuses hold you back? There will be moments when the world feels like it is against you. There will be days when nothing seems to be working, when the weight of your dreams feels too heavy to carry. That is the test. The chosen ones are not those who never fail. They are those who never quit. Every setback, every rejection, every moment of struggle is part of your transformation. It is shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for the moment when you will rise. Look around you. Most people are sleepwalking through life. They go through the motions, following a path that was laid out for them without question, without purpose. But that is not your fate. You were meant to wake up. You were meant to break free. And here's the greatest truth of all. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you your destiny on a silver platter. It is yours to claim, and only you can do it. You must become relentless. You must become obsessed with your purpose. You must be willing to sacrifice, to endure, to fight for what you know is meant for you. Time is the enemy of the chosen ones. Every second wasted is a second you will never get back. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for approval. Stop waiting for the fear to disappear. Fear will always be there, but the chosen ones act despite it. You are standing at the edge of your old life. Behind you is everything that has held you back. The doubts, the fears, the opinions of others. In front of you is everything you have ever dreamed of. The only thing left to do is jump. Do it before you die, because in the end, the regret of never trying will be far greater than the pain of any failure. This is your calling. This is your moment. This is the reason you were born. Rise. Become the one you were always meant to be. You are still here. That means something. It means you feel it, the call, the urgency, the knowing that your time is now. Most people would have clicked away by now. Most people cannot face the truth of their own potential. But you stayed, and that makes all the difference. You must understand this. Being chosen is not about luck. It is not about privilege. It is about responsibility. The universe has placed something rare inside you, something powerful, but it will remain dormant unless you act. And if you do not, the world will never know what you could have been. Imagine that for a moment. A life half lived, a masterpiece never painted, a legacy never built. That is the greatest tragedy. There are those who will tell you to be realistic. They will say that the world is too hard, that dreams are for fools. But remember this, every legend you know, Every person who changed the world was once told the same thing. The difference? They didn't listen. They refused to let the doubts of others define their destiny. They chose to believe in their own power. And that is what you must do now. But here's what they don't tell you. Being chosen will cost you everything. Comfort, safety, certainty. You must be willing to give them up. Because greatness lives on the other side of sacrifice. Most people run from that truth. They chase the easy path, the quick reward. And that is why most people never rise. But you are not most people. You wouldn't still be listening if you were. The chosen ones are forged in the fire of their struggles. Every hardship, every loss, every moment of doubt is a test. It is the universe asking you, how bad do you want this? Because the universe does not give greatness freely. It demands proof. Proof of your commitment. Proof of your resilience. Proof of your heart. And when the storms come, and they will, remember this. You were built for them. The challenges are not there to break you. They are there to make you. They are your training. Every time you rise after falling, you become stronger. Every time you face your fear, you become braver. And one day you will realize that the fire that once burned around you now burns within you. You will no longer be the same person. You will be something more. But you must be ruthless with your time. Time is the most precious thing you have because it is the only thing you can never get back. Every day you waste, every excuse you make, is a piece of your destiny slipping away. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a lie. The only time is now. And forget about perfection. The chosen ones do not wait until they are ready. They act. They move forward even when they are scared, even when they are unsure. Because they know that progress is better than perfection. And the only real failure is not trying at all. But here's the secret. The chosen ones are not alone. Though the path may feel lonely, you are part of something greater. There are others out there fighting the same battles, chasing the same light. And when one chosen rises, they light the way for others. That is why your journey matters. Your success is not just for you. It is for everyone who will see your story and believe that they can rise too. So I ask you, what will you do with this life? Will you let it slip by, filled with excuses, with hesitation, with regret? Or will you seize it? Will you burn so brightly that the world cannot ignore your fire? You are one of the 1%. You are the chosen, and your time is running out. Do it before you die. Because if you don't, you will die with your dreams still inside you. And there is no pain greater than that. The path is clear. The choice is yours. You've made it this far. That means you are different. It means something inside you refuses to settle, refuses to be ordinary. And that is what separates you from the rest of the world. The path of the chosen one is not for everyone. It is a path that demands everything from you. Your courage, your discipline, your heart. But in return, it offers something priceless. A life without regret. Most people spend their lives asleep, alive, but not truly living. They trade their dreams for comfort, their potential for routine. They wait for the perfect time, not realizing that time waits for no one. But you have heard the call. And once you hear it, you cannot unhear it. You cannot go back to sleep. But knowing you are chosen is not enough. The question is, what will you do with that knowledge? The world is full of people who had potential, but never used it. The graveyards are filled with dreams that died unrealized. Don't let that be your fate. The universe has given you a rare gift, awareness. But now, it is up to you to act. Action is the currency of the chosen. Dreams without action are illusions. Hope without action is nothing but a wish. The chosen ones move. They create. They build. Even when they are afraid, even when they are uncertain, they act. and through action, they transform their destiny. But let me warn you, the path ahead is hard. The universe will test you. It will push you to your limits. You will face failure. You will face rejection. You will face moments when everything inside you screams to quit. But this is the difference. The chosen ones do not break. They bend, they adapt, but they do not break. And do not expect anyone to understand your journey. The chosen path is lonely because it is meant to be. You will walk roads that most people fear. You will sacrifice things that others hold dear. And people will question you. They will doubt you. They will try to pull you back into mediocrity because your courage threatens their comfort. But here is your truth. You owe the world nothing, but you owe yourself everything. You owe yourself the chance to see how far you can go. You owe yourself the chance to live a life that sets your soul on fire. And if you stay true to that, one day, those same people who doubted you will say, "I always knew you could do it." There is a price for greatness, but there is also a reward. The reward is freedom. The reward is power. The power to live life on your terms, to wake up every day with a sense of purpose, to go to bed every night knowing you gave it your all. The reward is legacy. When you rise, you don't just change your life. You change every life you touch. You inspire others to believe in their own power. You create a ripple effect that lasts far beyond your years. But none of this happens if you wait. None of this happens if you hesitate. The time to move is now. Because here is the greatest truth of all. One day you will run out of time. One day there will be no more chances, no more tomorrows. And in that moment, you will either be grateful that you acted or haunted by the fact that you didn't. So choose, right now. Choose to step into your power. Choose to stop making excuses. Choose to face your fears and move forward anyway. Choose to live, truly live, before you die. Because you are chosen, and the world is waiting for you to rise. The path of the chosen one is not a sprint. It is a battle, a test of how far you are willing to go, how deeply you are willing to dig when everything inside you begs you to stop. And this, right now, is where most people quit. But not you. You are still standing. And that is why you are different. But hear me clearly. Your greatest enemy is not failure. It is not rejection. It is not the opinions of others. Your greatest enemy is time. And the way time destroys most people is not through sudden tragedy, but through slow distraction. It is the days you waste on things that do not matter. It is the years you spend chasing someone else's dream. It is the life you lose while waiting for the right moment. But the truth is, the right moment will never come. Because the right moment is always now. The chosen ones know this. They know that every second is a gift, and they treat time like the rarest treasure because it is. They do not waste it on negativity, on gossip, on people who drain their energy. They protect their focus with everything they have, and that is what you must do now. Because your dream, your destiny, demands your full attention. But focus alone is not enough. You must become disciplined. Motivation will fail you. There will be days when you do not feel like doing the work, when the fire inside you seems dim. But discipline is what keeps you moving when the fire fades. Discipline is doing what you said you would do, long after the mood in which you said it has passed. Discipline is the armor of the chosen one. It is what allows you to outlast everyone else. And here is the truth. Most people fail not because they are not talented, but because they are not consistent. They give up too soon. They stop at the first sign of resistance. But the chosen ones, they keep going. They keep showing up day after day, even when no one is watching, especially when no one is watching. And through that consistency, something magical happens. The world starts to bend to their will. Doors that seemed closed forever begin to open. Opportunities that once felt impossible become reality. and the people who once doubted them are left in awe. But make no mistake, this is a war against your doubts, your fears, your limitations, and the battlefield is your mind. You must become the master of your own thoughts, because your mind will try to betray you. It will whisper that you are not good enough, that you are not ready, that you should quit. You must silence those lies. You must replace them with the truth. You are chosen. You are ready. You are enough. But do not fear the darkness. The darkness is part of the journey. Every chosen one must walk through it. The moments of doubt, the nights of loneliness, the seasons of failure. These are your teachers. They are making you stronger, sharpening you for what is to come. The darkness is not your enemy. It is your crucible. And when you emerge from it, you will no longer be the same. You will be unbreakable. And when you rise, do not forget why you started. The chosen ones never rise for fame, for applause, or for validation. They rise because they must. Because something inside them will not let them rest until they become who they were meant to be. The chosen ones rise because they know their life has meaning, a meaning far greater than themselves. So keep going. The world may not see your greatness yet, but they will. Because the chosen ones do not stay in the shadows forever. They rise. And when they do, they shine so brightly that the world has no choice but to take notice. And you, yes you, are one of them. But you must act. You must fight. You must rise. Because time is running out. That means something beyond words. It means you are not just curious, you are committed. It means you feel the weight of your potential, the urgency of your purpose. And now we go even deeper. This is where most people turn back because the truth here is raw, it is uncomfortable, and it demands something from you. But you are not here for comfort. You are here for greatness. So listen closely. The biggest lie the world has ever told you is that you have time, that you can wait, that you can start tomorrow, next week, next year. But what if I told you that waiting is the most dangerous thing you can do? Every second you wait, your dream dies a little more. Every day you wait, your fire grows colder. The greatest enemy of the chosen one is not failure. It is delay. Delay kills more dreams than rejection ever could. Delay is the silent thief that robs you of your destiny. And here is the harsh truth. Most people die without ever knowing who they truly were. They die with their dreams still inside them. They die with their song unsung. And do you know why? Not because they weren't capable, not because they weren't chosen, but because they waited. They waited for the right time. They waited for permission. They waited until they felt ready. And the moment never came. But here is your chance to break that curse. You are chosen, and the chosen ones do not wait. They create the right time. They give themselves permission. They become ready through action. They understand that every day is either a step toward their destiny or a step away from it. And they choose, every single day, to move forward. But let me make this clear. This path is brutal. You will lose things. You will lose people. You will lose sleep. You will lose comfort. And sometimes, you will lose hope. But everything you lose on this journey is making space for something greater. Do not fear the losses. The losses are necessary. The chosen ones are stripped of everything that does not serve them. Because what remains is pure, is powerful, is unstoppable. And let me tell you this. You will fail. Not once. Not twice, but many times. You will fall to your knees. You will question yourself. You will wonder if it is all worth it. And in those moments, you will hear a voice. The voice of fear. The voice of doubt. It will tell you to quit. It will tell you that you are not enough. And this This is the moment that makes or breaks the chosen ones. Because most people listen to that voice. They stop. They turn back. They let the darkness win. But not you. You must understand that this voice is a liar. It is the final test. The universe wants to know, how badly do you want this? Are you willing to keep going, even when everything inside you says stop? Are you willing to fight through the darkness to reach your light? The chosen ones do not avoid the darkness, they walk through it, because they know that the darkest night comes before the brightest dawn, and when they emerge, they are transformed. They are no longer the person who started the journey. They are something greater. But here is the hardest truth of all. No one is coming to save you. No mentor, no friend, no partner can do this for you. You must be your own hero. You must be the one who decides to rise. No one else can do that, and no one else will do that. This is your fight, your destiny, your responsibility. So what are you waiting for? The perfect moment? It will never come. The perfect plan? It does not exist. The only thing that is real is now. The only thing that matters is that you start. You will stumble, you will fall, but you will also rise. And with every rise, you will become stronger. With every fall, you will become wiser. But you must decide now, because time will not wait for you. Your dreams will not wait for you. Your destiny will not wait for you. Do it before you die. Because if you don't, you will die with the greatest pain of all, the pain of regret. You are chosen, and chosen ones do not wait. They rise, they fight, they conquer. This is it, the final call. You've come this far because something inside you refuses to let go. Something inside you knows this message is for you, not for someone else, not for tomorrow. For you, right here, right now. So let's make this moment count. Let's end every doubt, every excuse, every hesitation. This is the moment where you decide who you truly are. Are you going to be a watcher, someone who dreams but never dares? Or are you going to be a doer, a fighter, one of the few who actually rises? Because here is the truth. The universe has already chosen you. That is why you are here. That is why you feel this pull. But what the universe cannot do is act for you. You have free will. And the choice is yours. Live full or die empty. And let me tell you what living full really means. It means no more waiting. No more playing small. No more living someone else's version of your life. It means taking every ounce of potential within you and turning it into something real. It means using your voice, your gifts, your power to create something that lasts beyond you. But the cost is high. It will demand every part of you. It will demand your energy, your time, your heart. It will demand that you face your biggest fears, the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of losing. But let me tell you something that most people never realize. The cost of not chasing your destiny is far greater. The cost of regret is heavier than any failure you could ever experience. Think of the version of you on their deathbed, an old version of you, looking back on life. What do you want that version to feel? Pride, fulfillment, joy, or regret? Because here is the harsh truth. One day, you will meet that version of you. And on that day, they will either thank you for having the courage to try, or they will haunt you for having the fear to quit. And what a tragedy that would be. Because the worst thing in life is not to fail, it is to wonder. To wonder what could have been if you had just gone for it. But listen, today is not that day. Today, you still have time. And if you still have time, you still have power. You still have a choice. You can decide, right now, to stop living in potential and start living in purpose. And do not think you have to be perfect. You do not have to be ready. The chosen ones are not chosen because they are perfect. They are chosen because they are relentless. They start before they are ready. They move before they have all the answers. They jump and build their wings on the way down. And guess what? That's where the magic happens. The magic is not in the plan. It's in the movement. It's in the action. Because action creates momentum, and momentum creates miracles. But here's the truth. Most people never get there. They stay stuck in their heads. They stay stuck in their excuses. And then, one day, it's too late. But you are still here. And that means it's not too late for you. Not yet. You can still rise. You can still rewrite your story. You can still become everything you were meant to be. But only if you act. Only if you move. Only if you choose. Choose yourself. Choose greatness. Choose life. Because one day, your time will run out. So do it. Now before the clock runs out. Before your chance is gone. You are chosen. You know it. You feel it. So rise. Rise into your power. Rise into your destiny. Because the world needs you. Not someday. Today. You are still here. You've stayed through every word, every call to rise, every challenge. That means one thing. You know this message is for you. You are not like the others. You are different. You are chosen. But being chosen comes with a price most people are too afraid to pay. Because to be chosen means to carry a fire inside you, a fire that refuses to die no matter how hard the world tries to extinguish it. You have felt it for years, that pull, that whisper. It says, you are meant for something more. But for too long you've let the noise of the world drown it out. You've let fear, doubt, and hesitation hold you back. But that ends today. Because here is the truth. You don't have forever. You don't have time to waste. And every day you delay, every second you hesitate, your dream dies a little more. And if you do not act, one day you will wake up and realize, it's too late. The window has closed. The chance is gone. And you will be left with nothing but the pain of knowing you could have been so much more. But listen, today is not that day. Today, you are still alive. Today, you still have time. And if you have time, you have power. The power to choose. The power to rise. The power to become the person you were always meant to be. But first, you must make a decision. A real decision. Because most people never decide. They wish. They hope. But they do not commit. They keep one foot in their comfort zone and wonder why their life never changes. But you must burn the boats. You must leave yourself no way back. Do you know why most people fail? It's not because they aren't talented. It's not because they aren't capable. It's because they never truly commit. They try. They dabble. But they never go all in. And without commitment, there is no power. Without commitment, there is no miracle. But when you commit fully, when you decide that there is no plan B, that is when the universe moves for you. That is when doors open that you never knew existed. That is when people appear, opportunities arise, and the path reveals itself. But only after you have shown the universe that you are serious. But let me warn you, commitment will cost you. It will cost you your old life. It will cost you your excuses. It will cost you your comfort. Because the price of greatness is always sacrifice. And most people are unwilling to pay it. That is why most people never rise. That is why the top 1% exists. Because only 1% are willing to do what it takes. And this is the question you must answer. Are you willing? Are you willing to work when no one is watching? Are you willing to fall and rise again, over and over, without anyone cheering you on? Are you willing to be misunderstood, doubted, and laughed at, and still keep going? Because that is what it takes to be chosen. The chosen ones are not special. They are relentless. They do not stop. They do not quit. And that is why they win. But here's the greatest secret. Once you choose, once you truly choose, the struggle no longer feels like suffering. It becomes fuel. The darkness becomes your teacher. The pain becomes your power. You stop fearing the journey, and you start craving it, because you know that every obstacle is making you stronger. But to reach that level, you must go all in. No half measures. No 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You must decide that you would rather die trying than live a life of regret. And I know, this path is terrifying. It is lonely. It is uncertain. But do you know what is more terrifying? Waking up one day and realizing you ran out of time. You waited too long. And now, your dream is gone. Because the scariest words in the human language are, what if? What if you had tried? What if you had believed in yourself? What if you had taken the leap? But that is not your story. Not today. Because today, you choose. Today, you act. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to know how it will all work out. You just need to begin. Because action is power. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates miracles. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Do not let your life slip through your fingers. Because you are chosen. And chosen ones do not wait for destiny. They create it. So rise.